SolarX Startup Challenge, India Winners Pitch to Investors at RE Invest 2024.
The SolarX Startup Challenge 2024 Investors Pitch Session was held recently on the sidelines of the 4th RE Invest Meet and Expo 2024 in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Designed to promote solar deployment through localized solutions, the event showcased the 10 winners of the India edition who pitched their groundbreaking innovations to a diverse group of investors. The session began with a welcome address by the Director General of the International Solar Alliance, followed by keynotes by the attending dignitaries.
Last year, we had launched the SolarX program in Africa. And we were very surprised when we received 180 applications. We finally chose 20. And the goal was that these 20 become the startups who we support through accelerator workshops for fundraising, for technology cooperation, and for brand building. We would like some of these startups to become the Amazons of tomorrow, supplying solar goods and services in their own geographies and beyond. And this year, we have carried out this SolarX competition in Asia Pacific region and identified 20 startups from Asia Pacific countries and in addition 10 more from India. It is these 10 who you meet here today. As the International Solar Alliance, we will continue to nurture these startups, provide them mentorship, provide them access to markets, and more importantly, provide them with the kinds of introductions that they need in order to reach out to many, many people. More than anything else, we hope that these people will create the thousands of projects that are necessary to bring solar electricity or solar energy into your life and mine.
This is a beginning of a system where we allow these startup ecosystem to come up. I only want to congratulate all the startups who have reached this stage, and I think I'm very confident that the products and services that they offer are unique, and we feel that they have the ability to take the next leap forward. And that's where we would like these investors or the VCs and everyone who's going to look at these possible products and services for investment.
This event is a critical step in scaling the groundbreaking ideas that will accelerate the India's solar energy future and cement our role as a leader in global clean energy. Unlike other initiatives, the challenges focus on leveraging the entrepreneurial creativity to advance the solar energy landscape in India, a country with immense potential and specific need in energy innovation. India has made a significant stride in solar energy adoption, from the expanding capacity to integrating the advanced technologies. However, to truly meet the unique demand of our diverse energy landscape, continue support for the tailored innovation is essential. The startup before you today are not only meeting these challenges, but also offering the solution with the potential to transform our entire energy sector.
SolarX Startup Challenge, India Winners Pitch to Investors at RE Invest 2024.
The winning startups captivated investors, presenting their transformative solar solutions, which sparked engaging Q&A sessions.
We are manufacturing the solar water pump controller from 1 horsepower to 15 horsepower. And our solar water pump controller, without battery, without grid power, it converts the solar power into equivalent to motor power, so that motor power can be used to pumping the different kind of water pumps. Our solution has more than 95% efficiency and peak efficiency more than 97.5. and our controller is IP65 as per country's need. So this is our solution, 1 to 10 horsepower. Our controller can run any motor available in the world, whether it is AC, whether it is DC, without putting the any kind of parameters. Our controller has a auto tune features by which just a user need to plug and play and just on the button. Rest all thing will be done by our controller, and pump will start automatically.
What is your key value proposition or differentiation to the customer?
Very first is my controller start only at 20 volt DC. So early in the morning until late in the evening, we are getting the water discharge if the motor voltage is suitably designed at the low. Secondly, true IP65. So it's suitable fanless reliable design to remain outside 365 days and 24/7 in any weather harsh condition. Third, our controller has a auto-tune facility, which you will find. Our controller detect any kind of motor by all parameters, LD, LQ, back EMF, R, including cable resistance, which is not generally exist in Indian market or even in many foreign market. So that are the USP we have developed, and based on that, our controller can run any company's motor. So consumption is very high.
We are the offline and online marketplace of renewable and green energy products for farmers and rural households. So the problem is common. Animal food and agri-waste is available across the farmers. Biogas technology is not available at the village level. The farmers are dependent on diesel, electricity, and still the rural households are using firewood. So when we try to solve these problems with renewable and green energy technologies, the problem is the typical dealer-distributor model, which exists till semi-urban and urban areas. The products are not reaching to the last-mile consumers. And nobody is educating or making people aware about these technologies, because these technologies are available at the dealer and distributor at the urban side. So to solve all the problems, we created a platform called AgriVijay, where we will not only educate the farmers about these technologies, but also make these products available, accessible at the village level. We do this with our model called Renewable Energy Stores, which exists online with the help of AI Renewable Energy Store, as well as offline, which is a franchisee model. And I'll straight away go to the numbers. We have 45 plus companies today with 200 plus innovations on the platform. So anybody, a rural youth or a woman, can become a renewable energy store owner with an investment of 15,000 rupees. They can work with us, make these products available, and also earn their living. So basically, we are also generating livelihood with renewable energy stores at the village level.
So in terms of the post installation services, how do you take care, especially when it is B2B and it is routed through your platform?
So I think what makes AgriVijay unique is where we differentiate ourselves is 5-year long-term warranty, free insurance against theft and damage through natural calamities, assured after-sales service, and we have a dedicated call center with a 48 hours helpline where farmers can easily call us and register their complaint, where a troubleshooting technical team can solve the issue on ground as well as offline.
At Cybus, we work at three main things. One is technology. We are creating battery operated DC 12 volt, 24 volt heating and cooling technology at its core. We work with affordable street food vending infrastructure as well as financial inclusion. So if I just focus on heating and cooling technology, which is something very unique about us, is we have created a PTC based 12 volt carbide based material, which actually enables to cook at 250 degrees Celsius with a 12 volt 30 Ah battery, which actually enables anyone to cook on this. These are the photos of the actual plate, and we have been able to achieve temperatures of more than 100-degree boiling point for water, as well as cooked multiple things on it. This technology also enables to create multiple products like DC air heater to keep the food warm at a longer delivery level as well. We are also creating DC 12 volt DC compressors, which are as small as a Coca-Cola can, to actually enable cooling directly via a battery and creating cold boxes and multiple other products with it.
You mentioned impact selling as one of your revenue streams. Can you explain that a little
So we have got a standing LOI of 100,000 pieces, 1 lakh pieces of heating plate from a company which actually gives. So they put 50% of the money, they take 50% of the money from the rural communities for the stoves, so heating plates. So that is something impact selling. So there is a foundation which puts in CSR monies, and then this is being routed to the impact for the impact at the end.
So urban photovoltaics is the area which we are working from last 6 years, which is kind of creating innovative solutions like solar trees. So all the 45 gardens of Gandhinagar, for example, are net zero gardens because of us. These are the 10 kilowatt, 15 kilowatt, 20 kilowatt solar trees which are installed, net metered to make light bill zero of the public locations. This one solar tree can offset power requirement of 150 street lights. So you can install in a street light, a footpath area, and you can make a light bill zero of that particular 150 street lights. Multiple other products, urban products like gazebos and others, road indicated photovoltaics we have as well. 18 plus design patents we have. 7 are already granted by the patent office. This is a new venture which we, this is a venture, part of the Imagine Power itself. So we are now diversifying in the building indicated photovoltaic as a segment. So for example, I am staying in the flat, 6th floor, I have my own house. I am working in solar industry from last 6 years. I want to go for a solar and there is no option available to me. So we have thought of why not to design a solution for them. So these are the various innovative solutions which we are designing now. Solar balcony, for example, you're staying in the 6th floor of building, you want to go for a solar, we are designing a solar balcony for you. This is not a concept only, we did with this more than 25 crores in last 6 years by selling this kind of innovative products. Now we are scaling new heights with new innovative solar solutions.
We offer lead acid battery regeneration services, a solution to revitalize and reuse depleted batteries back to its original near 90% capacity. So this, we do it with 2 years guarantee, and this is done at nearly 1/4 the price of a brand new battery. We are brand agnostic, we work on any kind of batteries. When you're saying a village, it's not 1 or 2 batteries, maybe 100 batteries are powering one full village. 75% of the batteries are good. Just 20% going bad reduces the backup and they replace the entire thing. So 75% good batteries are also recycled, when actually they could be reused. Reducing carbon footprint is what we do by extending the battery life by another 2 years and 2 years and so on and so forth, till the time the battery is able to withstand regeneration. Because these batteries are designed to last for say around 20 odd years, the two old batteries to be specific. However, when the backup comes down after 4 or 5 years, they tend to be replaced or unused. So this is where we come in picture.
All the changes which are coming on the energy storage side, where do you see how long this will continue?
Lead acid batteries will coexist with lithium, graphene, sodium, you name it, because this is the cheapest form of energy storage solution available as on date. You don't need BMSs, hardcore, electronics that is needed in this side. So this will stay for at least a decade and a half or two. So we foresee that, and not just India, but Africa is also a market wherein we can get into, because that's where energy poverty is too high.
SolarX Startup Challenge, India Winners Pitch to Investors at RE Invest 2024.
One of the most important aspect of solar plant in whole is its maintenance, and the problem of soiling, the dusting of solar panels from all kind of sources, from bird droppings or natural deposition and things, are very, very common and very challenging when it comes to the implementation of the solar plants. And they also in effect increases the cost of implementing the solar or running the solar overall. So we try to address this problem by building some innovative technology. We have developed the fully autonomous and the semi-autonomous robotic solar panel cleaner. So conventionally water is used to clean all of these solar plants, but we have developed these kind of solutions so that they clean the solar plants effortlessly without using any kind of water. So the water wastage is zero. So the benefits with these kind of solutions are that we have measured that that typical solar plant gets around 3 to 5% more power generation as compared to the water-based cleaning methods they use. And it also reduces the manual labor cost which is employed, and typically the manual labor is very hard to find in those arid regions where these solar plants are meant to be installed.
A single 10 kVA genset emit around 60 kgs of carbon dioxide, only running for 3 hours. Not only that, there are a lot of commercial technical constraints. High OPEX solutions like PNG are very time intensive, no underloading or overloading, and very high behavioral barriers in solutions like biogas. Presenting to you, ladies and gentlemen, the PowerPod. This is a battery-based energy storage system that is 95% efficient, comes in space of just 2 household refrigerators, and at 1/3 operating cost of a similar range DG. Our beachhead is CNI customers, because because they're extremely cost sensitive and due to their outweighed contribution to emissions. As I said, that you save, it comes at 1/3 operating cost, so you save around $185, which is 14,000 rupees a month, and that is how the ROI for the customer happens in less than 20 months. Zealer is our converter tech. That is the reason why we are able to do this. That provides 3 times jerk load that no other solution provides. How we're different from other people is because we also solve this quality of power problem along with supply of power problem. SolarFix is a new solution of ours wherein we become developers for CNI customers, providing open access OPEX power by uniquely bringing a third party and making this entire solution extremely scalable by our in-house RMS. Scalability and market penetration is a huge problem. $177 billion already flown into the Indian subcontinent, and still 89% MSMEs have not gone solar. So all the bigger players, they keep owning the equipment, spoil their debt equity, burn cash, and aren't scalable at the MSME level. We bring in a third party, so the customer again has zero investment, and we become a satellite and highly scalable. So it is a win-win proposition, and we guarantee minimum generation backed by a bank guarantee to our customers, and that is how we're able to do this.
In solar industry, I've observed that there is this huge issue of underperformance and curtailment, leading to a loss of more than $15 billion. It is more pronounced in the rooftop solar sector. One of the key reasons why that issue is there is we don't have any affordable solutions to pinpoint actionable issues and quantify solar losses. So we at Solild, we collect data from solar power plants without any hardware using APIs, and we process the data using AI to quantify solar losses and pinpoint over 30 issues in solar plants. And we assign the issue in our workflow management tool to an O&M team. And once that issue is resolved, we track the effectiveness of the actions taken by the team as well. We sell to solar operators who own and operate solar and storage assets, and solar inverter manufacturers so that they can maintain the life of the equipment, as well as to solar installers. They also use it as a customer engagement tool where we white label the platform for them. And typically our fee is less than 20% of the lifetime savings. So we have developed our own models for data extraction, our own AI models and statistical models for determining these issues, both in solar and storage assets.
What is the gestation period from the start to, the generating revenue per client?
So typically
because this would need API integration, right?
Yeah, API integration, most of the inverter manufacturers now have API because it's mandatory in Western and Australian markets. So we take around 48 hours to onboard customers once they share the API keys. And few of them, like few major manufacturers like Sungro, we have a tie-up with them. So we just need the login credentials. Around 70-80% we can do with login credentials itself. We don't require the vendor to give us the keys.
All of us want convenience, right? But the ones who deliver it to us, the fleet guys, the delivery guys, actually are very inconvenienced. You know by what? By their vehicles, especially downtime. We are solving it by being the convenience for them, right? We are offering a full-fledged solution, a very good-looking, the most optimized, zero downtime electric scooter this country has ever seen, right? It's a full one-stop solution for them, right? The tech we have developed is what differentiates us from anyone else. Very simply put, all this put together, this room, I can actually assemble 10,000 scooters in a year, right? CapEx is 1/10. If CapEx is all your worries, investors, no, it's not even a problem over here, right? We're looking at micro factories. Let me come to that later. So we have 3 patents on the battery pack, a lot more coming on the gearbox, on the chassis. Our business model is battery as a service. It's not new. It's not fundamentally disruptive. What's very disruptive is 1.5 rupees per kilometer is what we charge you to run the scooter. You can ride forever, right? You don't pay for the battery pack. We take care of it.
What is the kind of volumes you are doing right now?
So, sir, we are not yet in production. We are looking to raise this money to actually get into production. We have 2 letters of intent where we're looking at about 1 lakh scooters in the next 3 years.
Okay. But the way I understand that apart from the manufacturing, which doesn't require too much space, you'll also need number of swapping stations at strategic points. So what is your strategy for that?
Right. So our strategy is first B2B, then B2C. Very simply put, B2B guys, utilization is the highest. So they want to ensure the vehicle is always on the road. We'll set up our swap stations in their restaurants, in their warehouses, etc. That will give very good, appearance across the use cases, and that will go shift to B2C as well. So swapping will be set up before we go B2C, and the B2B customer requires swapping because there's no downtime over there.
I want you all to just imagine, you are at a tourist spot and your mobile phone battery has died. Or maybe you are outdoors and you have a meeting, your laptop battery has died. And you're outdoors, you don't have any access to any such amenities. So, people face such amenities that they don't have access to any charging point when we are especially outdoors. And plus, post-pandemic, people seek such basic amenities, basic features where they can sit, relax and, get some work done. So, but how to give such basic amenities in this energy crisis? This is right wherein our product comes, the Smart Solar Hub, packed in with all the features, right from charging facilities to Wi-Fi to nightlight illumination to a seating area, infotainment screen for advertisement, all powered by solar. And on top of it, a 3-layered security system, making our system all theft-proof and vandalism-proof.
And when we talk about product as a service, which is our main goal, so just as a case example from Chandigarh city, where we come from, the return approximately would give you a ROI in just up to 2 years. Now the best part is life of a solar hut is 25 years. That means you get a recurring revenue for 23 plus years. Talking about our traction, so we are already profitable. We are currently this financial year, we have done 52 lakhs of revenue and 50 lakhs is in pipeline. We are profitable, making a net profit above 20%. We have worked with great clients from Ayodhya City, Reliance, ALP Nishikawa, DC Office Mohali and many such others.
What is like your IP? Because the light, Wi-Fi, all of that you are.
So first of all, the way we have integrated all these features in small systems. So we have designed our own electrical systems inside one big system. That is where we have applied our patent for, and it's in the final stage of grant. And other than that, we are also completing the whole cycle. So we are not just doing one-time sale, but it's after long sales contract also, and helping our clients get advertisements on them. So we are also doing the service angle as well. So that is where we come in. So it's not just the product, but product plus service. So that makes us the differentiator in this space.
The evening concluded with each of the 10 winning startups receiving a $15,000 cash grant, culminating in the unveiling of the SolarX coffee table booklet.
SolarX Startup Challenge, India Winners Pitch to Investors at RE Invest 2024.